Hey y'all, good morning, Hardcore ZC here, and I hope y'all are having a blessed day. Yeah, the title says it all, we're going to play the drums, so God bless and enjoy. I'm not a pro drummer, and I don't own the music, but in fact, before we get started, let me get something real quick. Hold on. Okay, let me adjust something real quick for one thing. Sleeveless gloves on. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. Alright. Go. Alright. Let's see if anyone's commented. Oh, hi Abe, how are you? Good morning. It's nice to see you. Yeah, for those of y'all wonder why I was streaming late last night, well, it was actually a Weather Radar stream. It was an experiment I had thought about doing. So, yeah, I know these sticks aren't even. This is an older one, and this one, I was using it yesterday and it broke, so I fixed it up with Gorilla Tape. Alright, y'all, so, first song this morning will be one I did yesterday. This is by the Stray Cats. This is by, in fact, hold on, we'll do a different one. This is by the Stray Cats. It's called Rev It Up and Go.
Watch to the end for a discount code to Restream's Upload and Stream. Being a content creator can feel like you've always got to be on.
Oh, shoot, go back. Says, I'm okay, I guess. What's wrong? Are you okay, man? But what's wrong? If you need to talk, we can talk. I can pause. I can stop. I can pause sort of for now. I mean, like, but seriously, what's on your mind? Is everything okay? What in the world? My phone won't work. Alright, I don't think those stuff playing on the TV is going to get me copyrighted. I mean, Abe, if you want to talk, we'll talk. I hope you're okay, man. In fact, I'm gonna restart the music, but and when Abe responds, I'll talk to him. All right, let's just okay. Rev it up and go. Take two. Here we go.
Creators know something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business. With Wix, you can grab yours now.
Anything I do unless I... No, let's see. Abe says, I don't know. Just my girlfriend wanting to talk to my biological mom, even though it might cause unnecessary problems right now. I can't even talk to my mom yet. I'll be fine, I promise. Abe, I'm sorry you're going through all that, man. I'll be praying for you and your girlfriend and your family, man. I hope everything goes well for y'all, and that the Lord will help you and your girlfriend and your biological mom with everything. And I hope that if His will be done for y'all's family, I'll be praying for y'all. And I hope your girlfriend's doing okay. Okay, what's next on the list? Trying to figure out what's next on the music list. Alright, here's one I've been... Actually, no. We'll do something else. Trying to figure out what song to do next. Alright, this one is by a band called Atom Ship. It's probably the most well-known song. It's called Pencil Fight.
This life spreads like cancer as nothing is real. Leave me here by the bus stop with my pencil made steel. So it's time. It's just time. I'm not much for the classroom teacher, teach me in care. I can't pay much attention when that boomerang head. So it's time.
Abe says, imagine being taken away from your mom for almost your entire life and then getting the chance to talk to her again. It's not easy at all. I can understand that, man. I've never been in that sort of situation, thankfully, but I can sort of understand it. One of the cymbals fell over. Let me pick it up. This is the most redneck looking drum kit in the world because most of the parts for like the cymbals and stuff are missing, and so I'm having to use like spare parts. Let me straighten this one out. Alright, let me get this out. Okay. I know what's wrong here. It's uneven, and that's not really helping that. And then this bass drum keeps sliding forward. If this were a flat surface, like, let me move the camera back a bit so we can capture more stuff. There we go. Wait. There we go. There we go. I'm using the webcam, like the little plug-in webcam I got. Looks like I'll have to go into this way. Where's my let me get my drink mug. I need something to swig on. I'm thirsty. Oof. Now this stream ain't gonna be a long one because later on I have to go get my little cousin from school because my grandma's sick, and so yeah, I gotta go get my little cousin from the school she goes to, and I also gotta basically just sit there all day. My grandma has bronchitis and sinusitis. Alright, let's see. Prophet of... Alright. This next one is by the Christian metal band... Hold on. Alright, so this is by a Christian metal band called Deliverance. If I could just find the full album. Alright. This is by a Christian metal band called Deliverance.
Well,
This song is called Prophet of Idiocy. It's from their album What a Joke.
the label wants us to do another record.
Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Come on. We're gonna start another record like this, dude.
Alright, let's go.
because every time my biological mother is mentioned, it makes me upset and want to cry because I know I can't do anything right now. Right now, that's what he meant, like at the moment. Abe, I'm so sorry, man. Again, like I said, I will be praying for you and your family. And just pray and ask God for advice. That's all I really know to say. I mean, I'm not perfect. And my advice probably don't really mean beans sometimes. But I mean, that's the only thing I know to say is ask God to help you there. Pardon me. Alright. So the bass drums I'm using, their dimensions are not the same. I can't really scoot over. Well, actually I just did scoot over. See, this is the worst drum kit setup in the world imaginable. Things are broken or missing. But I mean, need is a double bass kick, like one that's pre-made. Alright, this next one is by the Rolling Stones. It's called
Can I get a Bud Light? Sorry, the bar's not open yet. Oh, it's not for me. It's for the bride. She said, can I get the clean, crisp taste of a Bud Light?
How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Whew. I'm going at this now for 25 minutes. I'm already starting to hurt a bit. I need to stretch a second. Let me stretch for a second. Whew. Whew. Ooh. Ugh. Woo. All right. I'm curious to see how the stream sounds. Let me go to my YouTube channel and check and see how it's doing real quick. Okay, so this is how the stream's doing fine. I mean, now there is like some slight audio things, but probably because of how, because of my computer's mic and because it's literally like right next to the drums and stuff. Yeah. Alright, any song requests? Woo. Lord of mercy. Ooh, oh my Lord. Alright, what's next? I don't have a playlist to go through, but I mean... Alright, we'll try to improve. Alright, so we'll try to improve. I'm going to try to improve on Life is a Highway from Cars. Okay, I'll put that up on the list. Alright, before we do that, I'm going to try to do... I'm going to try to work on my my cover of Rock This Town by the Stray Cats. Now, I did this yesterday, and I uploaded it to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, but I messed up on it. And in fact, it was actually 2 takes in one video. First take I messed up, so the second take I still messed up anyway, so we're going to try to redo this. So, alright, so should this be take 3 or take 1.5? Or 2.5? But I'll do Life is a Highway next, if my arms aren't hurting too bad. This is like a bit of a workout for me, honestly. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Bounty,
broke.
the quicker
It
picker-upper.
broke.
America's #1 trusted paper towel.
I'm serious, it broke again. Well, I better get the Gorilla Tape. It broke. Alright, let me get the Gorilla Tape, see if I can fix this thing. Get my phone over here with me. Alright. Wait a minute, did I stop this? No, it's still going. We're good. Alright. Alright. I probably should have used Gorilla Glue. Lord have mercy. I like these drumsticks. They're lightweight, but what if I should have invested plastic ones or something or sticks? Alright, there we go. Good as new. Alright. Let me run outside and get something to drink real quick. But you know what? I could just get water. I could just fill this thing up with water. That's all I had to do. Excuse me. Ugh. It's like I'm hacking up mucus. Okay. Shaking up some drink mix. It's peach tea flavoring that you can put in water. There we go, that's the stuff. Excuse me. Oh man, not again. Well. Okay. I gotta get this thing straightened out. There we go. Now hopefully this tape should last maybe a few more days. Or years or something. Alright. So, wait. What if I gotta readjust the tape again? Oh man, the camera fell over. Lord have mercy, this just keeps getting worse. What in the world? Okay. Alright. There we go. Hopefully that should stay. Alright. Alright. Pardon me. Alright. Well, now it's sort of exposing how I'm basically having to hold... Actually, no, wait. Well, I'm having to hold this... What's holding this Tom with Gorilla Tape. The thing that holds it, it needs new screws. Now, I don't know Life is a Highway, so I'll have to figure it out. Okay. Alright, Abe, I'm playing Life is the Highway for you, but let me adjust something real quick. Well, don't fall, okay? Don't fall on me. Wait a minute. Hold on. Nope, that won't fit. This bass drum on the right is so old the paneling is trying to come off. I'm gonna have to Gorilla Glue it back. I just had an idea. Okay, there. It's not gonna work, but whatever. Who cares? No. You check out the song before you play if you don't know it. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to go back to the original plan. I gotta figure out what to do with this. So, oh well, I may as well just redneck it. Previously on ZC doesn't know how to set up drums. So, okay, this is the sound machine, and it goes right here. Okay, at least it sort of works. Alright. I'll try to figure out how it goes. So here we go.
Cities and all these towns.
go. Mess fell over. Now I gotta clean it up. I should probably put another tom on that side for extra support. Well, that means I'd have to sacrifice one of these. I gotta find all the equipment. I gotta find the equipment. No ifs, ands, or buts. No, don't fall! Man, this is so dumb. Why don't nothing ever listen? This is dumb right here. This thing don't listen. In fact, you know what? Maybe if I turn it. In fact, you know what? No. I just had a better idea. Hold on. So I could just... Awesome putting your heart into it, man. Wicker at 7. Hey there, how are you? Abe says, thank you. That one's one of my favorite songs. You're welcome, man. You are absolutely welcome. Now I gotta fix all this mess. So, play some waiting music, I guess. I'm gonna repurpose this. But it'll be out of sight where no one can see it. But here's what I had in mind. Take these additional hi-hats. But here's what I'll do. Invert them. To make a somewhat unique sound. But of course, I'll have to reach over these to get to them. So, what I'll do is, I'll twist these around. Get, man. I don't know how to set up anything! Ah! Oh well, whatever. My loss. Hi, Wicker. That's what Abe said. Hi. Now, just for context, like I said earlier, these two bass drums, the dimensions are not the same. So now I can take this one, and I'm going to set it right here on this other one. But unfortunately, y'all can't see it because of how I had the camera set up. Wicker says, I'm good, thank you. Okay. Alright, so let me set up another tom right here to add stability to this so it doesn't cause any damage, because these bass drums are old. Like, really old. I'm not sure how old. I'm guessing maybe 1970s, 1980s, or 90s old. I'm not sure how old. But they are old school. Alright, so. Now, what I should have done, the problem is that there are screws missing, and I need to put them in. But I keep forgetting to do it. So, for now, what I'll do... Okay. Actually, you know what? No, I'll use the smaller end. I'll put this in. Or not. What am I doing wrong? Nope. It's the wrong size. Looks like I'm going to have to swap one of these out. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. I can't see what his comment says. So, give me just a second. There we go. I'm having to just use whatever spare parts I can find for this. Alright, there. Let's see. Will this one fit? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this will fit perfectly. Okay. So I'll use this heavier tom. Unfortunately, costs some space. And I'll turn it this way. That way, this will put some extra weight. The adapters are missing. But what I can do is I can try to locate them at a future date. So there, now I have a semi-complete. Hey Abraham, it's been forever since we talked. Wicker says, oh, that's what he was saying. Okay. There, now I have a semi-normal-ish drum kit. And now I know what y'all are thinking. What in the hillbilly heckin' are y'all looking at? Well, you're looking at two completely different drum sets. One bass drum is a Max brand, and the other is a CB700 International. The two toms are called... I can't make out the writing because... what did I do? They're also CB700s. Excuse me. Alright. Alright, so, there. Now I have a semi-complete drum kit. Sort of. Alright. Now I can't drum all day though. I got stuff I have to do later. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. What's next on the list? Okay, this is another one by Adam Ship. This song is called Whitfield.
Oh, why we're all There's a man outside, yeah, he's screaming that the elephants are trampling his father in his sleep. There's a girl outside, yeah, she's screaming that the world's on fire today. There's a man inside, and he's screaming for his
have mercy. I messed up on that one horribly because stuff kept going wrong and messing up. But who cares? As long as the drums work, we got well till like 11 a.m. Eastern time. Or something. What the heck? I'm gonna just set this up here. I got sweat on my glasses already. I love the drumming. You ain't too bad. I've been subscribed for a while but didn't see your streams. I put the bell on so hopefully it actually shows when you're live now. Oh, okay, thank you. That was really nice of you. Now, I will say this. I don't really stream a whole lot right now. Because I was streaming a lot like back in 24 and sort of in 25, but then I just got burnt out. And I'm also in the process of trying to get a full-time job, sort of. Well, really, I'm just waiting to see if this place is going to call me back. And also, I got family stuff going on. Also, just for context, I do stream other stuff. I'm a game streamer, and I also tried being a VTuber, and I still sort of do it, but my current laptop, this new one I got, has a slow processor, so I'm not sure if I can do the VTuber model right now. Let's see. On Twitter forever ago, I probably had a different name on there. Huh. Do you still have Twitter? I mean, if you do, what's your name, and I'll see if I can find you on there if you'd like. Hang on. Let me actually switch the toms around. Hold on. Alright. I'm going to switch the toms. So here's... Alright. Okay, so... come on. Alright. Stupid thing don't want to go in. Something's blocking it. Yep, something's blocking. Alright. So, here's something for now. Alright, Twitter is good. I don't use it anymore. It's good to see you're doing different stuff. Hopefully the personal stuff turns out okay. Okay, alright. Understandable that you don't use Twitter anymore. I guess it's because of the political climate or some other stuff, but it's none of my business. I made it look even worse. But thank you, Wicker. Okay. This drum kit. Sorry if I sounded like I'm all over the place. I was talking to Abraham too. It's okay. I don't care who checks. I'm not one of them weird picky people. But sometimes I wonder. I apologize if I'm over the place too much. I'm over apologetic. If that makes sense. All right. Okay. All right. What's next? Let's see. What's next? next on the list? I'm trying to figure out what song to play next. I can't think of any ideas. I keep going back and forth between OBS and YouTube. Let's see. So, I think I got something. Alright, this is another one by the Stray Cats. It's called Runaway Boys.
The bride is coming. Are you ready?
Yes. Yes! The bride.
Running faster, faster every day. This is another one by the Stray Cats. It's called Something's on my radio. Here we go.
I
It broke again.
This is
Oh,
Jess.
Lord have mercy. I can't get over this congestion and sinus mess, y'all. It don't want to go away. Whew. Lord have mercy. It's just gonna keep breaking at this rate. I don't care. I'll just use it till I can't use it no more. Here's the broken piece of that other one. We get a sip and drink. We're going to keep the stream going until 11 a.m., 11:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, somewhere in there. Woo! Oh my Lord. Whew. Oh. Yep, my left hand, my hands are vibrating. I can feel the vibration in them. Whew, let's let it settle for a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna check my phone real quick to see if I got any messages. Nope, nothing really. Woo! This one's 18
The data.
bucks
There's
to
too much of it.
Memphis.
That's okay. SaaSVia builds models and makes decisions, so you don't have to freak out.
But we like freaking out.
We're getting so much done!
From data to ta-da, SaaSVia.
feels like it's burning, sort of. Must be muscles. Alright, this is You Better Shut Up.
What's on the hook?
Aaron Ray, how are you? Thank you for popping in. This drum kit's a mess. I'm not a professional drummer, but I just enjoy this. Lord have mercy, y'all. Okay. Maybe if I hold it like this, if I aim it like this, it should. Oh, what the heck? It ain't gonna work. There. I'll put that there. My fingers are vibrating, y'all. Lord have mercy. Hang on. I'll read your comments in just a second, y'all. Hold on. Alright, I need to put more water in this pot. So I can heat the house up. Whew. Ugh, Lord have mercy. Playing the drums is a workout, man. Oh man, my fingers are still vibrating like crazy. Let me crawl out over this way. I'm trying to remember how I even got out. Oh, right, it was this way. Right. Let me see. See, we got some new comments. Shoot, my phone fell over. Let's see. Who and all just commented? Let's see. CPF 383. Hey there, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Haven't seen a CB700 in a while. Keep doing. I think it means keep going, brother. Greetings from Massachusetts. Well, nice to meet you, man. And I hope you and hope y'all up there in Massachusetts are doing okay. I heard y'all are getting some snow, and I guess you could say I'm sort of friends with some people from Massachusetts. His name is Spanish Dexter. He's a IT guy, and he works on a Five Nights at Freddy's fan fiction series. He mixes it with a game series called Resident Evil. Abe says, I want to get a harmonica because the last one I had was when I was a little kid, and my grandmother got me one, but I ended up losing it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you find a good one. Well, CPF 383, these are actually my aunt's drums. Now, I'm not sure how old they are. I'm guessing 70s, 80s, 90s, somewhere in there. Now, I'm actually using two bass drums, but they are not the same dimensions. The other one I'm using is a Max brand. I believe that's what it's called. I think it's spelled M-A-X-X. The dimensions are different, and so you have to put more effort into the kicks. And I'm not a professional drummer. So, yeah. And this stick, left hand, right hand, whatever you want to call it, is broken 3 times in the last 24 hours. It broke twice already during this stream. Hey, Doze! Hey there, man. How are you? Thanks for popping in, man. Nice to see you. Doze, let me tell you something, man. This drumstick right here has broken 3 times in the last 24 hours. 3 times. Twice today. And it broke again, and I'm not even going to bother fixing it up. I'm just going to keep using it till it just can't be used no more. But seriously, y'all go check out my friend Doze. He's a really cool guy. He's a artist, and he also writes fan fictions. He's a really cool guy. Okay. Alright. cares if that bass drum, if that tom drum falls? So what? This ain't a perfect drum kit, y'all. I feel like I'm sweating like a darn 500-pound bear running in a marathon. All right, what's next? All right. Alright, what's next on the song list? I'm trying to figure that out. Alright. So, where's my cell phone? Where'd it go? Oh, it was right here. I could just monitor the comments from it. Now, unfortunately, I can't keep the stream going for much longer because I got to go get my little cousin from school. And I also got to go sit with my grandma because she's sick and, well, she's sort of contagious, I think. So I think I can go with this stream till like 11:15 or 11:30 at the latest. I'm not sure. Let's see. Alright, so what's next on the song list? Let's see. Any song ideas, y'all? Let's see. This one's alright. So for now, we'll just do this one. It's another one by Adam Ship. It's called Aliens. So here we go. fucking setup I have ever done, y'all. Let me see if I can fix this. Hold on. Yeah. Gotta turn it around for one, for starters. There, that should hold it in place. I gotta learn how to actually do this right. I'm embarrassing myself out here. And I gotta go to Radio Shack and buy new drum parts. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Well, there went that. I'm out here making myself look like a darn fool. Ah! What the heck? My butt hurts. My fingers are vibrating. I've been at this since like 9-something in the morning. Okay. I don't know if... Let's see. Undefeatable from Sonic Frontiers. I have Sonic Frontiers. I just haven't... I've only played like a little bit of the Nintendo Switch port. And I got stuck on that one puzzle. And I never went back to it. And I have the Xbox version, but I haven't even touched it. I probably ought to try it. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all, let me... Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna rig it like this. Yeah, I know this ain't proper. I know this ain't how it's supposed to work, but I'm having to make do with what I got, because most of the parts are missing. And I don't know where they went. Like... Alright. Let's see how it holds. Oh, look at that. It actually holds. And everyone said, I'll have 100,000 double cheeseburgers, and I want cheese on every cheeseburger. I want double cheese. Woo! Okay. This is another one by Adam Ship. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm gonna skip that one. Let's see. Here's some SpongeBob music. This one, everyone knows it because of Plankton. Now, funny thing, I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up. Yet, I was raised in one of those households where there was certain shows I wasn't allowed to watch growing up. Pokemon was obviously one of them, because somehow my mom became convinced they were demon spirits or something. I don't hold any hate against her. I mean, I'm gonna just let it go. But anyways, this is the song about Plankton's theme, but it's actually called Chill Out. So here we go. whole drum kit's a mess. Alright, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. God bless y'all. Have